Rahim. Welcome to Peshawar Model School. Today we will discuss chapter number 1, quadratic equation of grade 10 mathematics. So we have to study in this lecture that what are quadratic equation and what are the application of quadratic equation and how we can solve the quadratic equation. So starting with the definition, in mathematics the quadratic equation is a polynomial equation of degree 2. The general form is ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b, c are the constants and x is called a variable or an unknown. Now the question arises that where we use quadratic equation. So quadratic equation in real world are used in many ways. Throwing a ball, shooting a cannon, diving from a platform, hitting a golf ball are all the example of situation that can be modeled by a quadratic function. Now the next question is how we can solve a quadratic equation. So we have three possible ways to solve a quadratic equation. Number first is completing square method, then we have factoring method, and then we have quadratic formula. So starting with the factorization method, so let's suppose we have a quadratic equation x square plus 5x plus 4 equals to 0, and we have to solve it by factorization method. So we will solve it by sum and product rule. For this we can see that the 4 ones are 4 and 4 plus 1 make it 5. So we can make the factor of 5x as x square plus 4x plus x plus 1 plus 4 is equals to 0. Again taking x as a common, so we will have x plus 4 in the bracket, and from the second two terms we can take plus 1 as a common, so we will have x plus 4. Again we can see that x plus 4 is common, so we will have x plus 1 is equals to 0. We have two factors, so taking each factor is equals to 0, we will have the solution set x is equals to -1 and x is equals to -4. So these are the two possible roots that we can find with the help of factorization method. Coming towards the second example, if we have an equation that is not in the standard form, so we have to bring it in the standard form. Since we have given x minus 3 whole square is equals to 4, so first we have to bring it in the standard form. For this, since we have x minus 3 whole square, so we will open up the formula of a minus b whole square, that is a square minus 2ab plus b square is equals to 4. So we will have x square minus 6x plus 9 is equals to 4. Bringing 4 to the left hand side, we will have x square minus 6x plus 5 is equals to 0. Now we can factorize the above equation as it is in the standard form of quadratic equation. So making the factors of 6x, we can see that 5 ones are 5 and 5 plus 1 make it 6. So making the factors of 6x are minus 5x and minus x. So taking common x, we will have x minus 5 in the bracket. Again we will take minus 1, so we can see that again we have x minus 5 in the bracket. Again taking x minus 5 common, so we will have two factors, x minus 1 and x minus 5. Taking both the factors equals to 0, we will have two roots, 1 and 5. So the solution set will be 1 and 5, and I have given attached the pictures here of the different curves. You can take it as a daily life examples of quadratic equation. Thank you so much.